The pros are attacking the golf ball like this, so it's about time you did too. Now, I've seen a host of questions all about angle of attack with irons. Now, I taught the other day, and right, this is something that really came apparent to me, that golfers don't understand the correlation that we hit down differently with a 9-iron than we would, let's say, with a 5-iron. So I'm going to show you exactly today the differences between 9-iron and 5-iron. So think of this as your actual guide to how much you hit down with 9-iron, into 7-iron, then into 5-iron. Now look at these 3 golf balls on the floor. They get a little bit further away, and I'll give you the exact measurement so you can copy this in a second, but you really need to understand this. You don't need the hoop, but if I place that hoop down here, I've got my 9-iron in my hand right now. For me to avoid this towel, when I've got 9-iron in my hand and the ball quite close, look how I have to be steeper into the back of the ball. And I'll be honest with you, right? This is how you find the middle. If you look at that there, right? Look how the ball then gets collected in the middle. If I was catching the towels, that's fat or thin, can you see how you find like bottom groove, like 1, 2, rather than like groove 3, 4, 5, boom, in and divot. So that's 9-iron. You stay there for me. I'll grab 5-iron. Now, if I did the exact same with 5-iron, I'd sort of take too much loft off and hit too much into the ground. So I can actually afford to be a little bit shallower, still negative, so still hitting down, that's what negative means, but not as much with 5-iron as I was with 9-iron. So we go hitting down a lot, a little bit less again as we go into the longer irons. Now there's a few ways you can control this, let me explain. Not many golfers realise this. Your grip actually has a lot to do with your low point. Let me explain. Now what I mean by this is, when we've got our golf swing, we've got 2 levers. We've got our shoulder and our arm, let's say. We've also got our wrist. Now where a lot of us go wrong and why we don't compress the golf ball, look at this. We swing back, this lever goes first, then this swings. So by the time you get to the golf ball, the club head's overtaking the hands, which in the sense of what you feel in strike is either fat or thin. Look, if I let this lever go, this being number 2, before 1 moves to the ball, look how weak our impact position is. Whereas, if I do it the different way, get 1 to move and then 2, 1 and 2, then I start to hit down lots more. Now a lot of people let go of this one here, number 2. A lot of people let go of this because of their grip. So if your grip's in the palm, there's no way, like that, if your grip's like that, right? There's no way on earth you can hold the golf club at speed. No way, just goes, literally goes. So we need it in the fingers like that. So base of the fingers, that angle, and on, and on. That gives you leverage, and the squishy bit and the wrist start to work exactly as you want them to. So I want you to practice this first and foremost. That's one way we can control low point. Just standing here, really feeling as though we're holding that angle until your hand passes your right thigh on the way down. Then let it go. Then let it go naturally. Not let it go too early. Just practice that. Just practice that. And you'll be amazed actually how much force and how actually you start to contact the ground in the same spot every single time. And that's key. That's really, really key. The second way we control low point is our ball position. Look, if I move my ball further forward, look how I start to hit less down and more up. Too much, right? If I then move my ball towards the back of my stance, I then can hit more down on the golf ball. So we need to sort of find a good point for our 9-iron or 7-iron or 5-iron, and I'll be honest with you, they are the only ball positions I remember, and just plug the gaps with 8-iron, 6-iron and 4-iron. Remember 3 and the rest become dead easy. So let's start with 9-iron. Also, if you're thinking, Alex, why did you pick out all the questions at the start of the video? Well, I picked them out because this channel and I am powered by you. So to get involved, be quick by the way, because I'm planning the videos this evening. Subscribe, turn the bell, and pop your comment or query down below. It could be anything, putting, chipping, bunker play, getting out of trouble, whatever it is, let me know. We also have the AE Saturday Club, which we put extra videos up on a Saturday, which you can look at that too. Okay, so I've got 9-iron in my hand right here. I'm going to start by placing this a club head away from the towel. I just got to avoid the towel. Go back to the hoop at the start of the video. That means I'm hitting down more. Ball position wise, I want my ball position, and I always just stand like this just to be sure. It's roughly one grip to the left of my sternum. That being my sternum, one grip to the left. Look how that goes there. So address your golf ball, get your grip, and remember we're club head width away from the towel with 9-iron. Let's hit this first one away just like this. Look at that. Now I know I'm never going to hit the green with 9-iron in my hand from here, but look at the quality of that hit. I didn't even feel it. And the reason why I didn't feel it is because when I'm hitting down, I'm presenting the club this way. That's how the pros do it. And then you're finding the ball here, it hit. And that's where the meat of the club is. You feel it when you're at the extremities of the club. That's toe, that's heel, that's bottom, that's top. So we need to feel that. Okay, let me now grab, so let's grab 7-iron. We are gonna hit 5-iron as well, but let's just ease our way into this. So with 7-iron ball position, we're now looking for a club head and a half away from the towel. We want the ball position to be a grip and a half away from the middle. We then grab our golf club, we get our grip, and we're now in the situation we need to be in to allow us to strike the golf ball and hit down less than 9-iron, but still hit down. Now, if we're talking numbers, 9-iron want to be like sort of 5.5 on the down. That'd be angle of attack numbers with a negative. 7-iron, roughly around 4 to 4.5 to really feel we've got pressure on the ball. So look, all you need to know is if you miss the towel with this measurement I've given you right here, you have hit down enough. Oh, look at that strike. That didn't even feel that. That was like a hot knife through butter. Tell you what, that's flown. And look at that divot. Nice bruising divot into that ball. That felt so good, you know. That felt so good. Okay, let's move swiftly on to 5-iron. Now, this we set up with 2 club head widths away from the towel. 1, 2. And then we are 1, 2 grip widths away. 2 and a bit, I would say. So 1, 2, and a little bit. So that's going to really allow me to my ball position, allow me with my grip to hit down, just hitting down less. Remember what you've learned in this video, the influence of your grip, your ball position on your angle of attack. That's key. Okay, watch this one, ball flight. Watch this, but come round. Come round, get a piece. I say get a piece, I think we're too far away. But again, look at those divots down the ground. That is how you get the negative angle of attack and you hit shots. I mean, oh great, look at this, look at this. You can actually see, I had some paint on my ball, marked Sharpie. Can you see the ball imprint there? There's a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and there's blue. That's where the circle of that ball was hit. And that just shows to me that I've hit the middle of the club. And that's how you get the maximum out of your clubs, the maximum out of that feeling and the maximum enjoyment out of playing golf, hitting iron shots. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for free, simple, and I really do mean simple golf tips.